Okay, there go the Hey Debbie, there go the announcements that we are live. Let me just find this chat again. They keep doing this to me, man, every show. It's pissing me off. All right, so let's get right into it. Hey Nick, thanks for the digit, buddy, right off the bat. I might hold off on a little smoke here till at least maybe top of the hour or something. I don't know yet. We'll just see where it goes. I just got a couple things I want to say right off the bat here. So, I see this article come up, and it's on, believe it or not, it's on freaking CNN.com. I pulled up CNN to see what the news stories were, and they play this, and I'm like, you know, this for me, this is fucking gold for me. So there's somebody I don't like on Fox News. I hate all of them over there. I hate all of them. I used to like Shepard Smith. He was cool. This Neil Cavuto guy, I fucking hate him. He's a fucking right winger and he's a piece of shit. He's a fucking piece of human garbage. But it's kind of funny how I like Jimmy Dore as a person and I hate this motherfucker. But when it comes to what we're about to talk about, I would never listen to fucking Jimmy Dore. Not at all. He's the worst motherfucker you're going to get COVID advice from. Anywhere on the internet. Just about the worst. But listen to what Neil Cavuto's got to say. This is pretty fucking crazy. You guys ready for something crazy, man? Check this out. Check this out.
Let me be clear. Doctors say had I not been vaccinated at all, I wouldn't be here.
Hospitalized, right?
I did get COVID again, but a far, far more serious strand. What doctors call COVID pneumonia. It landed me in intensive care for quite a while, and it really was touch and go. Some of you who wanted to put me out of my misery darn near got what you wished for. So sorry to disappoint you, but no, the vaccine didn't cause that. That grassy knoll theory has come up a lot. Because of
what's going on with Hutch, bro? Something wrong? This is going to be good. I was working up near the mountain and had poor cell phone service. Merc. Hope all is better. What happened to Hutch? Missed morning show. All right. Well, watch this, man.
I've had cancer and right now I have multiple sclerosis. I'm among the vulnerable 3%ers or so of the population that cannot sustain the full benefits of a vaccine. In other words, it simply doesn't last. But let me be clear. Doctors say had I not been vaccinated at all, I wouldn't be here. It provided some defense, but that is still better than no defense. Maybe not great comfort for some of you, and frankly, not great comfort for me either. This was scary. How scary? I'm talking Ponderosa suddenly out of the prime rib in the middle of the buffet line scary. That's how scary. No matter, I'm not here to debate vaccinations for you. Just offer an explanation for me.
Just understand what he just said. He was literally in a restaurant and he almost fucking passed out. He's like, you know, I was literally at Ponderosa in the fucking prime rib line and fucking had to get out of line. You know, I mean, he's telling you what happened to him. Jimmy Dore doesn't want to listen to stories like this, though. You know, oh, it's fucking sniffle. You know, you get a sniffle and a scratchy throat. That's how Jimmy Dore will portray it. Neil Cavuto almost died. And now he says he's of the 3%, but you need to understand this. He's a commentator he's an anchor on Fox News. You know, you need to understand that when you see somebody that's famous, that's going through something, there's got to be thousands of other people who aren't famous that you're not hearing about that are going through the exact same thing. It's a good thing you got Neil Cavuto here to put a face on what Jimmy Dore and Jackson Hinkle don't want you to think about. Crazy, right? Crazy. But, you know, Jimmy Dore and Jackson Hinkle probably won't watch Neil Cavuto either, and they probably will miss this story. And even if they hear it, they're not going to tell their audiences about it. And that's on them. At least I have a clear conscience for my audience at night. I know I sleep well at night. Every night, man, I sleep so good because I do everything I can to be honest with you guys and to tell you what I think is going to keep you out of trouble and make you the most healthy. So I feel really good about that, man. I bet you fucking Jimmy Dore just wakes up in the middle of the night, fucking hot sweats and shit, fucking screaming night terrors.
I owe you that. I didn't want to become the story.
And if Billy was here, he'd say, no, he doesn't. He sleeps great. He's got no conscience now. Right? Okay, let's keep going.
But for many of you, I did. So now you know the story. Time to get back to far more important matters.
Isn't that funny? He says, now you know the story. Kind of like Jimmy says, now you know the rest of the story. Which you never get with Jimmy. You only get the part of the story and then all of his opinion and pieces of straw that he piles on top of it. And then he looks at you and says, now you know the rest of the story. No, now we've heard all of your straw manning, Jimmy. That's it. We haven't heard the rest of the story at all. We've just heard you straw manning us for a half hour. That's it, period. But I digress. Those of you who are bored with this, we're done. We're going on to the next thing, and the next thing is going to blow you away. So I was on Twitter, and I saw a little tweet from Cenk, who I fucking hate him too, from the Young Turks. You know, those young turds over there, let me tell you. I had to go over there and try to interview them. Of course, Jimmy Dore jumped up and spat his tea all over me, but, you know, if he had only snorted half a line of ultra-potent super male vitality that morning, it probably would have never happened. Now, I went in there with my half a line, snorted. Of course, 5 seconds later, went back. I snorted my other half a line of super ultra-potent super male vitality, and it was that distance, you know, that solid distance that kept me away, at least 3 inches away, face-to-face with Jimmy Dore. You know, I had that rock-solid distancing that allowed me to keep that personal what the fuck do they call that? My personal boundaries up. Had that personal 3-inch boundary. You know, I was so rock hard. You guys aren't gonna laugh at my jokes today, huh? Okay. All right, that's cool. I got material that is really good, and if you guys just sit there like zombies in the chat, I will keep going. And I was on Twitter and I saw a tweet from Cenk, and I thought to myself, he's like, Anna was right. He's trying to start his own hashtag. Anna was right. You know, like Hillary was right about Donald Trump. Yeah, the whole world knew about Donald Trump before he even ran for president. He's like, 2 years ago, Anna was right. I'm like, 2 years ago? You guys are a little fucking late to the party. Because I've been talking about this shit for years. Let's go to my profile and click on tweets and replies. And I put up a tweet about Neil Cavuto, and the tweet said, but Jimmy Dore says natural immunity. Did you catch that? What Neil Cavuto said? That was the second time him catching COVID, and he almost died the second time. You know, because Jackson Hinkle and Jimmy Dore over there crying natural immunity, while motherfuckers like Neil Cavuto are getting it a second time with their natural immunity and almost fucking dying. So let's talk about natural immunity, Jackson. Let's talk about natural immunity, Jimmy. You want to talk about it? Since you want to lie to your audiences about how great it is? Natural immunity. Diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. All right, here's the tweet. Once again, I will ask you for some. How about I just block every single person that's in the chat right now? How about I just block all of you? I've never tried that before. You guys don't want to talk in my chat? How about I fucking block you from the chat? You guys want that? You're not interested in what I got to say today? You got nothing to say? You're not interested in anything that I'm talking about? You got no comments to make? Who's this? You guys like the Young Turks? You guys like my Alex Jones impersonation? How do you feel about Jimmy Dore? How do you feel about Jackson? You guys scared to fucking talk to me now? Silence. You guys got nothing, huh? I mean, an actual comment. I ain't got something to say. You know, that was the thing was, I'm going to show you a video. We're going to watch it here in a second. And you're going to see how interactive my audience used to be with me. Back when I was fat, you know, and, you know, just not taking care of myself, calling it weed, not respecting other people. Oh, you guys were all in the conversation then. And now I'm being all nice and shit, and you guys don't want to fucking give me 2 words. Hey, Steven. Hey, Kevin. You're cooking, Steve? Steven Swift just got here. Okay. Right on. You know, join in the conversation, guys. You know, just try to pay attention to what I've been talking about for the last 10 minutes and let me know how you feel about it. This is how this is supposed to work. Okay, you're driving. Hey, you're excused if you're driving a car. I understand. For those of you who are not driving cars, you know, that have your hands available, feel free. Feel free. He doesn't give the full story. Thank you, Dominic Leo. That is true. Wow. Dominic wrote a fucking sentence, everybody. Oh, my God. You know, I'm not just applauding the fact that Dominic wrote a sentence. I'm applauding the fact that any of you are fucking interacting with me on the goddamn chat right now. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Dom. You just saved the fucking show for everybody else out there who doesn't know what to say to me. You know, you can't say, ha, nay, that Alex Jones was funny. You can't say, oh, I fucking hate this fucking bitch. You know, after everything you told me about her. Oh, Jimmy Dore, he's a fucking liar. Oh, Alex Jones, that was so funny. I don't care what the fuck you say. Say something, man. Say something. Do something. You know? Man, let me realize that you people are here. You're doing some work and you have a tough time getting to the computer. Okay. All right. You're doing some work. All right. I need more people, obviously. You know, 11 people can't hold this chat down. I need more people. You know, so there's something going on that I can fucking interact with. Anyhow, so I see this fucking tweet by Cenk Unger from the fucking Young Turds, who all of you guys know who the Young Turds are, right? If you don't know who the Young Turks are, let me know in the chat. So Cenk, the guy who created the Young Turds, he says this. When we pointed out how she was going right-wing 2 years ago, especially Anna Kasparian, oh, look how he's trying to lift her up, we were met with disbelief and criticism. Well, we were right. Facts matter, and you could tell which direction she was headed by her actions. This is just the culmination. Dude, this ain't the culmination, Cenk. The culmination, cunt went to war for America. That's when she proved that she was a right-wing nut job. Period. And she loves to use her war record for her politics. Oh, well, I went to war because I felt, fuck you. You're a stupid cunt. You just proved it. You went to war. Hey, we're talking in the chat now. Look at this. I like Jackson. Steve Running. Yeah, I like Jackson too. He's a great kid. You can't be right about everything, bro. You know, he's going to find that out real quick if he watches my show. Jimmy Dore would find that out too. Jimmy Dore thinks he's right about everything, but the one thing he would learn if he watched my show, man, I am not right about a lot of things that I thought I was. Jimmy Dore expresses the rage that represents the frustration a lot of us have with the failing systems. And yes, he does. He does express that rage. He does it well. I agree. I don't know who or what that is, says Steven Swift. You don't know who Tulsi Gabbard is? Okay, I believe you. Belly, I thought culmination was something that happened to Cummy Socks. All right, so let's see how I responded to this. My tweet response was, 2 years ago, a little late there, pal. Right here. A little late there, pal. I said, I called her out way before your fat lame ass did. Shut the hell up. And then I went back and me talking about how I called her out. This one is called Tulsi Gabbard exposed for the right winger that she is. So this video, I've got 2 videos for you. This video is recent, but you're going to hear the whole story behind me and Tulsi Gabbard. So check this out. Okay. Really knows her for what she is now. She's just exposed herself time and time again for the right winger that she is. She calls herself an independent, but then again, so does Tim Pool. They call themselves independents, but they're hardcore right wingers. The thing is, they're self-loathing right wingers. So much to the point they can't even call themselves a right winger, and they fucking hate what they are. I got confused. I was like, they won't call themselves a right winger, but that's I thought that was me. They hate themselves. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, the Young Turks are assholes, Dom. Thank you, Dom. I must say, I'm glad you guys are chatting with me in the chat. Was not. I'm going to refresh the chat, guys, because given a position of power, and no one else of her stature and history, her politics, deserves a position of power at all. These people are idiots. But listen to what she says about the judge. Now, I'll just let her say it, and then I'll go in.
This is the problem here, right? Is that there is no care or interest in evidence or the facts.
That's not true. That's not true. The facts here are she doesn't want to look at all the facts. The fact is, Billy, I want to be known as the first person to call out Tulsi garbage. Okay, I'll make it so. How can you make that so, bro? Dude, I've got a video of me talking about the Bernie Sanders election back in 2016, and I guarantee you I mentioned everybody on that stage. That's what I need to find. 2016, 2015, me calling out Tulsi Gabbard for the right winger that she is, for going to war, for being, and I say the same thing about Hillary Clinton. She supports war. Any politician that supports war is a fucking right winger, no matter what color they paint on their fucking office door. They are a fucking right winger, man. If you're a war hawk, you're a fucking right winger. You're about foreign wars. You're a right winger. And now, this was back then, 2016. Understand that. Today, now for me, for calling her a right winger, I was like, oh, everybody that disagrees with you is a right winger. And the fact is, left wingers are war hawks now too. So it doesn't matter whether she's far right or far left. They're all shit. Isn't that hilarious the way that fucking worked out? I digress. That boy was underage and illegally possessing a firearm. But she doesn't want to mention that, does she? Because it doesn't fit the right-wing narrative. So talking about picking a side, she's obviously already picked a side, right? Here, listen.
Or justice. Really, it's about politics. It's about, hey, are you one of us or are you one of them? Are you on our team or are you the quote-unquote enemy?
Oh, really? Because I'm on neither team, Tulsi, right? I'm not a liberal and I'm not a conservative. I'm neither. I'm an independent, okay? So I'm not judging anybody based on the facts of this case. I'm judging you based on the facts that you failed to recognize based on this case, right? And you failed to recognize that boy was at fault for bringing a rifle to a fucking protest. The gun was illegally obtained by him. He broke the law to get that gun. Shouldn't have brought the gun there. So, it's like, how long can you ignore the facts while you sit there and say that people are guilty of ignoring the facts? Pretty hypocritical, huh?
As we've seen in this example and others, if you're not on our team, then you are a racist. You're a white supremacist. That's it.
That's it. If you are looking at a kid, that's the argument right there, that took Donald Trump's lead to do what he did on that day, then you're looking at a racist. He took orders from a fucking racist president. So, yeah, we're looking at a racist, Tulsi, okay? How dare those black people go out in the street and protest? They're destroying our cities. They're burning our cities to the ground. That was the narrative that Fox News pushed that night. Okay, now, That was from just a few months ago. This was from 2020, I believe. But watch this little ditty from 2016.
Sorry, Trump supporters. I think you guys are on your own, and you're not going to have any fucking help from me at all. I'm not going to fucking do a goddamn thing that's going to make you fucking your life any easier to try to get Trump into that presidency. And I'm not going to help Hillary either. But I'm definitely not helping Trump supporters out. And people want to try to blame Bernie Sanders supporters for helping Trump by not voting for Hillary. We don't want to fucking vote for Hillary either. I mean, I don't know a single person that really wants to vote for Hillary besides my mom. I don't know a single person that actually wants to vote
Josh.
for Hillary. I mean, I hear people say they're going to vote for Hillary because it's the lesser of two evils, but they don't really want to vote for her. Now, me, I don't want to vote for her, and I won't vote for her. I'm not going to have my name. It's like Hillary Clinton's name
Cheers.
is on the Iraq war. You know, she voted for that. Well, if I vote for Hillary, then the next war that she starts, I have to consider that my name is on that war. And every dead person I'm responsible for from my vote. Because, hey, people have a voice, right? Yo, DJ Suture, what's up? Hillary is no lesser evil. Oh, yeah, Hillary's a greater evil. Hillary's definitely more evil than Donald Trump is. You know, I'd rather have infighting here in the United States. Let's just keep our problems here in the United States. Black versus white, Latino versus Anglo, whatever the fuck, Jews versus Christians. I don't care if that's what Donald Trump wants. Let's fight among ourselves. Let's do that. Let's contain our ugliness right here in the country. We can do that with Donald Trump. You go with Hillary Clinton and you're spreading war like peanut butter over a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, it's I would much rather us destroy ourselves with Donald Trump than go out and destroy innocent people all over the rest of the world with Hillary Clinton. How do you guys feel about that?
That was me in 2016, Radical Leftist Agenda. You know, I want you to, just in case you catch a blurb of me, Radical Leftist Agenda, I just want you to realize I've got one little issue with Jackson Hinkle, but it's not a big one. It's just over the fact that when he was with Jimmy Dore on the Jimmy Dore show, he wasn't pushing back against Jimmy over just basic, simple facts around masks and COVID, and it really pissed me off. Natural immunity and shit like that. But I just want you to know, I just want you to know, I talk some shit. I will be talking some more shit about Jackson and Jimmy, but I love them both. And it's, the only reason I'm talking shit about them is because I love them. And I want fans of Jackson or Jimmy to stop watching me because I'm going to talk a little shit about them. I just want you to know, nothing has changed around here. I've always talked shit about both of them. In fact, I'm going to try to find something that I said about Jackson Hinkle a long time ago when he appeared on my show. And I said, watch how quick that American flag, now that he's been on my show, I said, watch how quick that American flag disappears from behind his back. And it was fucking weeks later. And I want to get that. And I want to make a video of that, of me saying, Jackson's going to remove the flag. And then show actually Jackson doesn't have the flag anymore. I love that shit. UOP denounces MPP. What is MPP? What is MPP? Let me know.
Anonymous, yo. Never Hillary, I agree. The trendy circus show is somewhat more organized. Anna West, my grandma is the only Hillary supporter to everyone else is for Trump. Well, they're all a bunch of fucking idiots, Anna.
Your family, I'm calling her family idiots.
All your Trump family and friends, they're all a bunch of fucking idiots.
I love this shit. What other podcaster?
Trump's too stupid to be dangerous. I agree with that. He's an idiot.
What other podcaster can politely tell that your parent, that your family are horrible people to your face and you will continue to watch the show? Fucking hilarious. I don't know how I do that shit.
People like Newt Gingrich working for him.
Your family are awful people.
Trump. You need to fear his fucking his staff. You know, fear his fucking people.
Right? That turned out to be true.
Bernie,
how funny was this?
Got behind
you guys.
Hillary.
This was 6 fucking years ago. This was 6 years ago, and I was nailing shit. Every time I opened my mouth, all that shit comes true. it's crazy. The premonitions, the foresight, whatever you want to fucking call it, the predictions that I make on the show. Dude, when I go back and watch an old show like this, when I'm really pontificating, I'm like, wow, this was before Donald Trump won that fucking stupid election.
Clinton.
This was the day that Bernie Sanders went public and publicly endorsed Hillary Clinton. This was that day. So I'm just devastated. I'm totally fucking devastated on this day. It's a crazy show.
Yes, yesterday. Trump thinks change.
6 years and 100 pounds ago?
High, basic.
100 different pounds, but I probably lost, 30 or 40.
Bernie endorsed Clinton. Good
I was
point about
probably
the spread,
220
Trump
pounds
and
there.
Hillary will both be killing innocent civilians.
Probably got to
in other
215,
countries.
220, something like that.
Latino population in my
Hey, Oracle!
It's a damn shame. Fuck them. Fuck people
can't
that
stay?
vote on the color of their skin or
Oh.
where they're from. They're such fucking closed-minded idiots. Oh, we're
I mean, we could talk about Movement for a People's Party. How I feel. I'm all for a new party. I am. I don't care what it is. All parties, a bunch of parties, a whole bunch of different parties. I don't care. I'm all for it. I support them all. I just, I don't see a future for the People's Party as long as Nick Brana is leading it. But I support a People's Party. I always have supported them. I was on their email list for a long time until Nick just started into this crying bullshit. And, I started getting these emails from him where I was so disappointed in his take on shit. And I was like, he's getting shit wrong now. I was like, when you get shit wrong, you're going to lose me, and he's just straight fucking lying and shit. And I was like, I can't take that. But I support the party. I just don't support Nick Brana.
a whole bunch of Hispanic people, so we're voting for Hillary. You're a fucking idiot. You're a bunch of fucking idiots.
And if anybody says, oh, but Nick Brana is the People's Party, well, then I think there might be a problem there, guys. I think there might be a problem there. He's definitely not the face of that party, and he shouldn't be. And the problem is he puts himself out there way too much. And he loses people like me. Yeah, he loses people like me. And that's too bad.
Who you are, that's how you're basing your decision?
I would get behind Lee Camp.
I base my decision on how many lives are going to be taken. How many people are going to die. That's how it's sad. I'm going to put that on my Facebook right now.
Hey, Frankie, thank you, buddy. All right, let's go past the tweet.
My nails all warming up.
Okay.
Basic. I feel like Trump would be tactical choice because look, Trump has the only chance to win and kill the top.
When are we going to do our show together?
And we can't recover with everything.
Radical Leftist Agenda.
DB, what's up? Yo, Zombie, what's up? Bernie looked terrified and defeated. Yeah, he did.
Generally, I'll ask someone to do a show and they'll hop right on it, and then I never hear from them ever again.
He said he was going to go all the way to the convention. That's what he said. He also said he was going to change politics for the better. Now he's doing exactly what he said he was going to fight against. And I could talk about this all day. Doubting Manus.
I love that I said I could talk about this all day.
Doubting, you're now an admin here. Congratulations on that.
That would be awesome. Stephanie, what would be awesome? Oh, if Radical Leftist Agenda and I did a show together?
Trying to remember to keep my eye on my dog. He's outside. Elena came home from Chalice with some fucking
I say weed.
loud ass skunk shit. I had to ask her to close her door back there. It's literally making my whole house smell like skunk weed.
Oh, I cringed when I heard that.
Shit.
Oh, I
This way
cringed.
through the house. We didn't have the air
Oh,
conditioning.
it's like I said weed.
This time it's the smell.
Oh, that was back when I said weed.
And yet,
Look at me feeding my fat fucking face. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, it's like Jabba the fucking nay.
everybody seems to forget that. Why wouldn't Bernie Sanders just go independent and take all of his people to the independent party?
Listen to this. I guess Radical Leftist Agenda left, but I'm talking about a third party right here. I support a third party. I always have.
He could have worked towards that. He could have built towards that. Instead, he's just dropped the ball. And He is a beaten. You're right. He is a beaten man. I feel his pain. I can understand that. I feel beaten myself.
Look,
I
and
feel like I've really spent a lot of time on this.
let me just say, this was when I fell out of politics. This was like the day. This is probably one of the most pivotal videos I ever put up on the internet. Bernie Sanders had just put this giant fucking knife in my back. I felt so betrayed. After Bernie Sanders had told me time and again how horrible Hillary Clinton was, that she was a war criminal, and now he'd said, "Oh, you should vote for Hillary Clinton. I'm going to put all my support behind Hillary Clinton. All of you should do this. She's going to bring us Medicare for all. She's going to make sure you get student loan debt relief. She's going to get you a universal basic income. We're going to bring in Andrew Yang. We're going to get this taken care of. Sergeant in Arms, we're going to put Tulsi Gabbard in charge of international affairs. We're going to do this. We're going to do..." No, it was like, I was like, it was a dream that became a nightmare, that became a reality, that shattered my fucking desire to ever partake in another American election ever again. I never want to vote ever. These are unopened ballots. I never want to vote ever again. And listen to what I say on this show, guys. There was so much going on. Dude, I used to spend so much time thinking about politics, and now I spend no time thinking about politics. I don't worry about them at all. I don't worry about what the left is doing. I don't worry about what the right is doing. It's all wrong. So this guy was going through a goddamn transformation, bro.
Last year or two, candidates are voting.
Oh, that was weird.
Our voting block, not a party.
Edited video, pretty cool.
Independent. Anna West.
Cheers.
Hate to rain on your little fucking party parade.
No law regarding,
but no,
edited
Independent
videos
is a party, and I highly recommend you go research it before you open up your mouth on a live stream and make a fool out of yourself, because you can just Google it and see that the Independent Party is a party. Independent Party. It's a party. And I belong to it. So I know it's a party.
No, see, look. I didn't even know what being independent meant on that day. I had it totally wrong. I was wrong. Independent is a party, but that's not the independent party you want to belong to. There's some crazy, the independent party is some crazy libertarian party you don't want to be a part of. No. When you call yourself independent, you are no longer a part of any party. You're an independent, and it's not a party. And I was wrong. Look at the smug look on my face when I thought I was right about something. I was wrong. I was totally wrong. What a douchebag. You guys shouldn't even be watching my show.
Oh, someone liked my oh, you guys are all liking it. Good. You guys are all liking it. It's sad when a presidential election
She gave him a blowjob, lots of money to back her.
Innocence.
Beat Bernie. Dumb. Easy to find footage anyone
And,
country
as of right now, Hillary
so what? I can find a video of Alex Jones in a hippie outfit. Bro, you can find Alex Jones snorting only half a line of super ultra potent ultra male vitality. It is so ultra potent. Let me tell you, I can only snort half a line in the morning. I will be in the bathroom. I'm usually renovating the bathroom. I like to do granite. Sometimes I'll do a nice finish over the back of the backsplash. I'll like to do that. I'll lay down some nice shower pan. I'll be putting in. I'm just very carefully. I like to very carefully lay down the tile and grout it in there. That's what I do. I'm super alert. I will only wait at least 5 seconds. I will go back and I will snort that other ultra potent line of super male vitality. And then I'm back on my knees in that time, grouting away. I'm a grouter. I like to grout. And my wife, she'll come to the bathroom and she'll knock on the door. Honey, what are you doing in there? And I always say, honey, I'm renovating, like always, every morning. I'm making this into a palace, a palatial bathroom for your pooping pleasure. You're going to really appreciate this, honey. By the time I come out of here, I'm going to be rock solid and I'm going to be ready for my day. So just stand by. Okay, I told her to stand by and to stand proud. And that Alex Jones will be moving loud soon. just gotta get so over the top with you guys just to get a fucking reaction out of you. God damn. You're a tough audience, man. You guys are a tough fucking audience.
I like this content. Then who running?
What? Where's my...
Who's the independent candidate?
What?
That's libertarian. Yeah, that's what I've been saying, is that Bernie should be running as the independent. He should run as an independent. He switched his candidacy so he could run in the primaries. Now he should switch back to independent and run as an independent party presidential candidate. That's what he should do. Right. It's this whole system is fucked, you know? It's like they make these stupid rules so only a Republican or a Democrat can win. And we all know that. We can all see through it. And it's just a fucking stupid, it's a silly game. And I'm sick of playing this silly game. And all I really want to do is stop playing the fucking game.
Thank you for laughing, guys.
Monkey see monkey. You saw me eating grapes. Oh, I finished all my grapes that were here.
I appreciate you guys in the chat. Thank you so much for responding. Yes.
So
I'm trying to be funny for you. I want to hear from you. I know there's not a lot of you, man, so it's going to take some of you to actually participate to keep me going. You know, what time is it? I think I'm, Jesus Christ, it's 4:20. I missed 7:10. Like I got to pack a bowl.
Jill Stein said that Bernie can run in her place. I don't know how that would work, though.
This is important.
Well, she would become the vice presidential.
Look how fat I was.
That's how that would work.
I was a fat.
He should do, but if he was going to do that, he wouldn't go out and endorse Hillary Clinton. So he's got no plans now. He's completely flushed his entire chance of becoming president of the United States down the toilet by standing behind Hillary Clinton.
You know, if you asked me if I had
to see that fucking fat smile on her face. Okay.
If I had to get into a physical fight with that guy, I would kick his ass so quick. You know why? Because that guy was in so much pain. He had so many problems. He was falling apart. And I know every single chink in his armor everywhere. But it's all gone now. I've fixed everything, you know? But God, man, there was a lot of pain going on back then.
I'm so sorry to have to walk away like that. I was feeding Roscoe. And now I'm back, guys. So here.
Glad I left that little part in about Roscoe. That was cool. Shout out to Roscoe.
Let's officially take down my Bernie Sanders bumper stickers.
There you go. This is so Jackson Hinkle-esque. See, but it's actually nay, right?
Millionaires can't buy Bernie.
I was doing this shit before.
Multi-millionaires just can't.
I was doing shit like this before Jackson Hinkle was even broadcasting.
Bernie.
The symbolic fucking, I love it, man. It's so symbolic.
Feel the burn.
Oh, it's so symbolic.
Feel the burn.
I love it.
Vote Bernie. You know, what about all of us that donated money to that guy?
I did.
You know how we fucking feel right now?
Horrible.
We just got fucked, man.
I heard Marie Antoinette for sale and full mummy. Could you push it for me if I send you pictures? I need
that's a horrible
any help I could get
Bernie
this month.
Sanders is a politician.
The head of Marie
just
Antoinette
like all the other
sale.
politicians out there. And, I thought of that actually a while back when I was saying something about Bernie. I was like, not like Obama, blah, blah, blah. And then I thought in my head, I was like, dude, Obama fooled you. Bernie's going to do the same fucking thing. And I was like, no. Just push that out of your mind. Push that out of your mind. It's not going to happen. Don't fall into that evil thinking bullshit. Just
cherry pie.
Just be positive. Just be positive. In your opinion, they didn't buy him. They threatened him. No. No, Macard, you're wrong. I'm going to tell you how they bought Bernie Sanders. I guarantee you this is how it worked. Bernie's always talking about transparency and how important it is that we all know what's going on in politics.
He's about to nail it, folks. Listen.
With transparency and know what these politicians are doing. I guarantee you, we're never going to hear about this. Bernie Sanders made a deal with the Clinton campaign and said, look, I will endorse you.
Happy 420, cheers.
And then he's like, you take the money out of politics. You get rid of the super delegates. Whatever it was Bernie wanted, he made a list or whatever it was, or he picked one thing, healthcare, whatever it was. He went into the Hillary people and he said, I'll endorse you if you do this for me. And so, of course, fucking Clinton stuck out a fucking hand and shook on it. She's not going to do dick. Once she becomes president, she's going to tell Bernie to go fuck himself. And he's an idiot for fucking trusting that cunt. You cannot trust her. She's a fucking liar.
I mean, what has Biden done since Bernie Sanders endorsed him for the American people that Bernie Sanders asked for? Nothing. It's the exact same person.
Hey, I know about this because Bernie fucking educated me on her lying. And he told me about her fucking all of her Wall Street bullshit and her fucking money, where it comes from, and her big fucking endorsements from all these fucking polluting oil companies and all, blah, 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 blah. I don't even like hearing myself talk about it. I don't even like hearing my own voice talk about it. It sickens me so much. Bernie said, I'm tired of hearing about her emails. He would have capitalized on that early and fought the DNC like Trump fought them. No shit. What are your thoughts on Jill Stein? I haven't even seen her endorsing her. Well, Jill Stein, she's a fucking waste of a vote, bro. She's a waste of a vote. Nobody's going to vote for fucking the Green Party. It's a fucking waste, bro. Might as well not vote like I'm not going to do.
There it is. There it is.
I'm just not going to vote. I mean, like I've said many times, if Bernie drops out and my choice is between Hillary and douchebag, sorry, fucking, I'm not going to fucking participate. I'm not going to have my name on a Trump candidacy. I'm not going to have my name on a Hillary president. I should say presidency.
Right, hippie chick.
I'm not going to have my name signed onto a Trump presidency. I'm not going to have my name signed on the Hillary Clinton presidency.
You know?
I refuse to have my name signed on to either one of those.
You know,
I'm not going to vote green because
that's disturbing. And also the fact the way I was going was I was killing myself. I would have been dead in a few years had I kept going the way I was going like that. With that weight on my body, you know? Oh my goodness gracious. Heart attack, I would have been fucking dead. Sleep apnea, something would have got me. You know?
Wasting my fucking vote. Because she's not going to fucking win. I'd slap his earpiece off if I ever see him. Yeah. Guys, do me a favor. Fuck all the other political mumbo jumbo.
This is hilarious.
If you're ever in a room with Rudy Giuliani, please spit on him and say it was from me. Spit on Rudy Giuliani. I would really appreciate that. Him and his Blue Lives Matter, All Lives Matter rhetoric. I would love to see that guy get spat upon. So if you've got some spittle stored up, I highly recommend you make a Giuliani deposit. Highly recommend. Please, 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 please consider spitting on Rudy Giuliani for me. I really hate him. And if you ever listen to him talk, he's spitting on all of us anyway. So it's time for you to spit back on Rudy Giuliani.
Wow, that was good. That was a good Giuliani.
You listen to him talk, man. That's a mayor. You know, that's a mayor of New York, really? That talks like that. Fucking crazy, huh? I mean, if some of you all talk like that, it's okay. You're not trying to be mayor of fucking New York City. I'm not putting down people with lisps at all. What I'm saying is if you've got a lisp, it's probably not a great idea to go into the fucking communications, politics fucking side of business. Just kind of you're not very it's just like Melissa Harris Perry. Melissa Harris Perry, the way she talks like this, and she has to make everybody listen to the way she talks. And she thinks that she sounds so smart when she talks like this.
Roscoe is in the fucking background, number one. There's Roscoe. Number two, dude, that is a great Melissa Harris Perry. Number three, I fucking hated Melissa Harris Perry, and all I ever wanted for her to do was just go away. Number four, she's fucking gone. I'm sure she's got a podcast somewhere, but I haven't seen it yet, and it's fucking beautiful. I digress.
Because she doesn't want to take time to go get let me go take care of my dog.
Hello.
Where are you trying to go now, buddy? Falling around?
Oh.
Where are you trying to go? Oh, it's like, here, let me give you a good example, okay? Let me give you an example. like an agency that's developed to try to battle cancer. Okay, let's just say they're out there. Please give us your money. Cancer's a problem, and we want you to give us some money so we can fight cancer. And then someone looks at that and go, oh, well, what about diabetes? What about diabetes? Oh, you want to help the cancer, but you're not saying anything about diabetes. Fuck you. Eh. It's the same thing.
It's all lives
It's
matter.
the exact same thing. That's how stupid that whole ideology is. And someone like Rudy Giuliani, who was the mayor of New York City, it's scary when you think someone like that was elected into a position of power like he had, thinks like an idiot. He fucking thinks like a moron. I mean, one of you guys, I think it was OGK, but I can't remember which one of you guys it was, contacted me on Facebook, and you're like, dude, I finally get Black Lives Matter. I finally understand it. I saw something, it explained it to me. I get it now. You know, I thought all lives matter was an important statement to make, but now I see why that's racist. See? Did you see the whole cancer diabetes thing? Does that make sense? You know, cops killing black people is cancer. Okay? Blacks killing 90% of the rest of the black people, that's diabetes. Okay? Just because we're addressing one of the issues doesn't mean that we're fucking negating the other issue. We're just saying, hey, we're working on this one right now. Help us, fucking Rudy Giuliani, Ray Kelly, and Fox News, all fucking Sean Hannity and Bill O'Reilly, and all you fucking douchecards at Fox News.
Wow.
You love my hair? Thank you, Ann. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Put a little time into it today.
It looked horrible.
Oh, put a little condition in it. Condition the beard.
I couldn't even see myself for what I was.
That was you, OGK.
In denial.
Dude, anytime I see a trendy making progress like that, dude, it warms me to no end. You have no idea. When you and I had that conversation, I was like shedding tears of joy, bro. I was like, yeah, somebody else is getting it. Somebody listened to me and they understand it now. Now they can take it and run with it. Now you can take it and spread your knowledge everywhere and perpetuate good instead of evil.
In front of yeah.
We should hold them to a higher standard. Of course we should. And we can, you know, we've
adult toy store.
The legislation, all they need to do is take that legislation and enact it. All they got to do is vote on it, take it, present it to the Senate, vote on it, win fucking 55% or whatever the Senate needs, and put it into law in 30 days. It could be done, but instead, a lot of politicians want things to keep going the way they're going. They want black people to keep getting killed.
God, it's horrible. That's fucking
Zach's Bernie sucks. Wow, he says. Yeah, Bernie sucks today, man. You'll notice I've taken down all my Bernie Sanders stuff. Ow. Buddy of mine that he's moved out of Florida. I don't know where he lives now. He might even live out of the country. I can't remember, but he sliced his finger open really bad. He needed stitches.
Who the fuck is
The
that?
cut went like this, and he needed stitches like this. It was a horrible, horrible slice.
I don't know who that is.
And I asked him, I'm like, did you type that post with that finger, bro? he just liked it. He just liked the comment that I made. Hey, Skylark, Matt G, Ernest, of course, Savage. Thank you, Savage Snowman.
God, I wonder
Fuck you, Bernie Sanders. John Deere, fuck you, Bernie Sanders. There you go, bro. That's how I feel. Fuck you, Bernie Sanders. Fuck you, Bernie Sanders. Fuck you. Elizabeth Warren.
Oh yeah.
Fuck any politician.
Yeah, there it is.
Sides with Hillary Clinton.
There it is.
And fuck Donald Trump for making everybody, for scaring everybody into doing it.
I thought I was going to go through it all.
Fuck them all.
All the people that ran against Bernie.
Fuck them all.
Yeah,
Fuck all the politicians.
I thought I was going to say,
today.
fuck all politicians.
And
man, I was born on that day.
Men till 5.
That's the day I was born, man. That's fucking
Facebook,
crazy.
Updated in the background. That's weird. Facebook got updated in the background. I just got a message. That's a weird message. That's the Pandora's box that needs to be open. We need audit the Fed, so we need the candidate willing to audit the Fed. Fuck you, Rudy Giuliani.
Look at the window.
You fucking lisping, fucking idiot.
The windows in the back.
Lisping, racist piece of shit.
The little tiny windows behind the guitar.
I'm sorry if you lisp, guys. I want you to know I'm not against you guys if you lisp. There are certain people in the world who I hate that happen to have lisps, and I will make fun of the fact that they have a lisp. I'm sorry about that. I probably shouldn't do that. However,
good for you, Bo. That's good. Good.
You could call me racist against lisps, I guess, and I'm in recovery for it now. I've just called myself out on
good,
it.
Man.
And I know that's something that a lot of people are stuck with their entire life.
That is gross.
And if you're one of those people, I want you to know I don't hold it against you. Also know this. There's people out there with lisps that I fucking hate, and there's people out there without lisps that I fucking hate even more. Like Hillary Clinton doesn't lisp. I fucking hate her. Donald Trump doesn't lisp. I fucking hate him so much. He doesn't lisp, but I fucking hate him. Just so you guys know, I don't want to be
discriminating with my hate.
I don't want to be and that would basically be racist.
Equally
Someone
hate
different
everybody.
than me, and I'm gonna fucking hate on them because they have a lisp, and that's wrong of me. So I got to call myself out. And throw all of you guys out there an apology for being racist, because that is a form of racism. You're different than me.
Discrimination.
If I became president, what would you do in your 4 to 8 years? Oh, well, I would, and first thing I would do, very first thing, legalize cannabis across the board. Boom, anybody in prison for any cannabis related charges. I don't care if they sold 1 million tons to the feds on videotape. Out of prison, every single one of them. Second thing, police brutality bill, boom, I'll put that right into action. I would put Bernie Sanders, I fucking hate him right now, but I'd put Bernie Sanders in my cabinet, and I would grab people who are real about politics and serious about fixing shit. And people who are honest and people I could trust that I would want in my cabinet. That's what I would do. I would fill up my cabinet with fantastic people. I would put Elizabeth Warren in there. She's a cunt. But I'd still put her in there because I do believe she would do good. And there's a few other people I would throw in there, in the cabinet. I would do that. I'd build a team.
Since that point, I learned about Elizabeth Warren and how evil she really is. And I wouldn't do that now. She is a fucking cunt. And she's even worse. And I would not put her in a political position of power ever. Fuck her.
Back my bills. I would fucking take the money out of politics. I'd fuck these super delegates. I'd get rid of all that shit. But hey, man, wouldn't all of us do that? Wouldn't every single one of us do what I just said? And maybe you wouldn't have thought of it, but maybe.
Josh, when I was a kid, I think I was 20 or 21 years old or something. And I remember it was all over the news, bro. This story about these 4 guys or 5 guys that were in, Central Park. There were 5 of them, right? And they were my age. And I remember thinking, they had said these guys were guilty, and then there was a guy in prison that said no. He's like, I did the rape. Those guys are all innocent. And they were exonerated of their crime, right? Of rape. And Donald Trump took out a fucking advertisement in like the New York Times. And he called for, when you were a kid, you had called, I had to get water from the sky. He called for the execution of those 5 guys for the crime that they were exonerated of. And I thought, That is the most racist, most blatant, horrific way a millionaire could spend their fucking money to, in an attempt to have people that were found innocent of a crime executed anyway. It was the craziest thing I ever saw. And from that day, bro, I fucking hated Donald Trump. It had nothing to do with his appearance on television later, which came much later. You know, he'd appear in a movie or he'd have a fucking cameo, whatever. But, you know, he wasn't on TV. And I didn't watch anything that he ever put on TV, bro. Ever. Understand, I knew what Donald Trump was since he did that. He exposed himself to the world on that day. Let me get my brain right here for 1 second. Donald Trump, Central Park 5, New York Times advertisement. Trump will not apologize for calling for the death penalty of them. Back, this was 2019. He still refused. He was a monster then and he's a monster now, and he won't, he's doubling down on it. You didn't know about that? That was when Trump showed his real him. Right. I don't understand something right now. Dude, I had 5 people just leave. Wait, I just lost a channel. One of my channels just went down. Can anybody tell me what channel it was? It might not have happened. It might just be a misread. Sometimes that happens too. But 5 people just left.
Maybe now that you heard me say it, you'd be like, yeah, I agree with you, man. I would do that too. You know, it's not me, guys. It's just fucking being on the right side of history. It's just being on the right side of history and then wanting to make it happen now. You know, I would fuck shit up. You know what I would do? Here's what I would do. I would enforce
Hey, Jeff.
the most massive penalty against fake news agencies or any news agency that reports fake news without doing their research and without doing retractions, and force every single one of them to retract everything they ever said, and it would be front page at the very beginning of their next broadcast, at the headline. That's your retraction. That's where your retraction goes. That we fucked up. Oh, hi. Welcome to Trendy Nay News. We fucked up yesterday. We said something that wasn't true, and we have to retract it. We're apologizing right now at the beginning of our show because that would be the fucking law that I would pass.
That's a good law.
No more Fox. Fox wouldn't even be able to exist. No more of this Alex Jones lying bullshit. He'd actually have to tell the truth. He couldn't just make shit up or pull it out of his ass.
He'd be
like he always
retracting
does.
it all the time.
Those people piss me off beyond belief.
That would be a great
I
idea.
would definitely do something about that. You want to say, yeah, but you're cutting into freedom of speech? Well, you know what? I would sit down with some of the greatest minds in the world and I would work it fucking out. I would make it work. I'd be like, we're not. I don't care what you got to do. You want to let them lie? That's fine. But we're going to fine them. $1,000 per lie is not enough? Fine. $10,000 per lie is not enough? Fine. $100,000 per fine is not enough? Fine. $1 million per fine, motherfucker. You can still say all you want, but we're going to fine you $1 million for every fucking lie you tell. How's that? Fuck fake news. Okay? Fuck these people that are completely fooled right now on going to some of these sites, and they think, you know, you read some of the comments and it's all people that are like, wow, I can't believe this happened. Really? Did you fucking really believe this from a fake news site? Are you not even going to look and see if it's a fake news site? Now they have to have sites that expose the fake news sites. So if you want to know if the news you just got was fake, you look at the name of the fucking link at the bottom, and then you go to the site and you go look through the list and see if they're on there. Chances are they are. just about daily anything be fake news. UK anything is going to be fucking fake news.
I knew it back then.
There's telltale signs, guys.
UK anything, it's all fake news. It's funny.
Never fucking trust anything that comes out of the UK. Never trust their fucking news. And never trust any of the shit that comes out of Fox News. And all these fucking other big news agencies, you can't trust them anymore either.
Oh.
MSNBC, CNN, it's all bullshit.
I've been saying it since
They're
2016.
not reporting on the things that they should be reporting on.
2016.
The important shit. And you know what else? This would be great. If their viewers, if their audiences would decide every day what they're going to be reporting on. That would be fantastic.
Thanks, Nick.
Because the people that are sitting up in that office that are deciding what America is going to be exposed to are sick.
This is before
There's something wrong with them.
before you were
They
watching.
only show you what
probably.
they want you to see. And all of them, they've all got their own little agendas. So you get different sections from every different fucking agency, but it's all filtered, fucking manipulated,
Another mansion.
and sectioned off fucking just the fucking shit that they want you to get.
How far away is it, Billy?
Okay.
First
Listen to
show
me.
on first podcast.
I'm turning off this AC for a minute
It's all
so I
on
can go
YouTube.
fucking dab and blow some fucking smoke rings in this bitch. This is just obnoxious.
Let me see what I do right here.
You know, there's a lot of check out Reuters, you know? How about that? You know, check out the reputable sites, guys. Only trust, you know, you hear somebody reporting something from Breitbart, you can't trust something like that. You hear, oh, Breitbart said, oh, really? Did they? Yeah, can you believe it? Is it trustworthy? You know, which fucking hack did they fucking accept the article from? Fucking idiots.
5 miles away.
Idiots at fucking Fox News saying, oh, Breitbart said.
How much land is it on?
Yeah, Breitbart said it. You fucking moron.
Is it on water?
Cheers. RT's your homepage. Zax, man. This dab's for you, bro. Smart kid. Cheers,
Let's see how
Zax.
big the dab was. I bet you I was doing big dabs. It's all in the how long I hit it for. Wow, look at all that smoke. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But remember, even RT is slanted.
He just starts
RT,
talking.
a
I
woman
love
walked
it.
down on RT.
Holding
during
the dab.
broadcast
I
because
love
they
it.
wouldn't let her report on specific war shit, I believe.
You get so high when you're doing that. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Classy. 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 I think this is the problem. Classy. Fourth shot. I don't believe there's enough data.
NOS. Usually I cover shit like that.
All
I
right,
cover
Mark, you
politics.
believe what you want, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to tell
I
you.
have absolutely no interest in hearing what either of those two fucktards have to say, and I will not be covering the
Who?
debates
Oh,
unless I'm desperate for views that day for some reason. You won't see me covering that. I don't want to. I want to get out of politics right now completely. I want to step out of fucking politics.
it's got
I'm
the
so
stepping
angry
out hat on.
and disgusted.
You stepping
I'm just gonna
out
lay back and be a country boy.
into your life,
Just gonna
into
lay back
your
and be an old
life.
country boy. What do you think about that decision?
You stepping
I'm so
out
happy again. We'll see how long that lasts.
into your life, into your life. You.
And this is what. Thank you, Joe Friday, coming up with the fucking link. Holy shit! I saw this article.
Yeah, the queen does have COVID. She's probably gonna live because she got vaxxed, bro. You ever think about that? Dude, did you
58% THC.
wait? You know what? I think it's more important that we show Merc this right now than anything else. Merc, we all just saw this, but you didn't see it because you weren't here. So let me play it for you. In all fairness to you, You stepping out into. Let's see. I think this motherfucker's gonna play, son. Son, I think this motherfucker's gonna play, son. Watch this video, Merc. This is for you, and tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat how you feel about it.
Let me be clear. Doctors say had I not been vaccinated at all, I wouldn't be here. I did get COVID again, but a far, far more serious strand, what doctors call COVID pneumonia. It landed me in intensive care for quite a while, and it really was touch and go. Some of you who wanted to put me out of my misery darn near got what you wished for. So sorry to disappoint you, but no, the vaccine didn't cause that. That grassy knoll theory has come up a lot. Because I've had cancer and right now I have multiple sclerosis, I'm among the vulnerable 3%ers, or so of the population, that cannot sustain the full benefits of a vaccine. In other words, it simply doesn't last. But let me be clear. Doctors say had I not been vaccinated at all, I wouldn't be here. It provided some defense, but that is still better than no defense. Maybe not great comfort for some of you, and frankly, not great comfort for me either. This was scary. How scary? I'm talking ponderosa suddenly out of the prime rib in the middle of the buffet line scary. That's how scary. No matter, I'm not here to debate vaccinations for you, just offer an explanation for me. I owe you that. I didn't want to become the story, but for many of you, I did. So now you know the story. Time to get back to far more important matters.
So, I went back up on the roof today, and I designed my own little
At Facebook,
here, give me a second.
we're
Here.
working to improve our platforms and keep our community safe. Investing $13 billion.
Dude, nobody fucking cares about Facebook. All right, fuck Facebook. You guys, if you guys have to advertise Facebook, you're going down the tubes. All right, you're losing. Facebook's never had to advertise before. So the fact that you're paying money for advertisements on the internet is sad and pathetic. People are leaving Facebook. Good. You should. Okay. You have to slice the top off once to make flat, including the old platform like this. 2 acres. 2 acres is fucking huge, bro. 2 acres is huge. I mean, I'm on 6. I'm telling you, I only use fucking 2 of them. You know, the other ones, I mean, the hiking trails don't really count. My bezel. My kafefi. Don't fuck it up. Merc, we like you coming here. Don't fuck it up. Yeah, Merc's cool, bro. And I'm so cool with people that believe whatever the fuck they want to believe now. You know? If you want to believe something different, I'm okay with that. I'll teach you. You know, I will fucking teach you. You're either teachable or you're not. With underlying conditions, may want it to have a security blanket for how long? Hey, Merc, until, you know, whenever, dude. If it's for the rest of your life, it's for the fucking rest of your life. But if you want to be like him and take that chance, touch and go, bro, do you know what he meant by that? Do you know what touch and go means? Okay, Google. Touch and go definition.
Here's the definition of touch and go, of an outcome, especially one that is desired, possible, but very uncertain.
Very uncertain. touch and go. So he didn't know if he was going to live or die, is what he's saying. So I got this. I pried 3 of these off of an old chain link fence that I dragged off of a mountain out of a dump. By the way, I found a dump today. It's very sad. And no, I didn't clean it up. And I designed these. Do you like my design? I drill a hole right there, and then you can put this anywhere, drill it in anywhere, and tighten this around, a pipe or something else. It doesn't really matter. You can fasten all kinds of things. I designed this as a little invention I made today. I thought it was pretty cool. I made these, and I used these on the. And by the way, how is the connection today so far, guys? Let me know in the chat. Everybody, tell me a scale of 1 to 10 how the connection has been so far. Okay, I'll make my confetti. I want 1s through 10s. 10 being the best. You stepping out into your life. Into your life, stepping out into your life. Has it been dropping? Let me know if it's been dropping. Is it been dropping? I need to know. Is it gonna go dropping? I need to know. Is it gonna be a dropping? I need to know. You stepping out. Yeah. Hey, yeah, stepping out. Yeah. 8.5, 9. 9. I got a 9. 9 out of 10, man. That's good. That's good, eh? That's very good, eh? It's very good. It's very good. Blurry spots, a few seconds, no drops. I've noticed. I'd give it a 9. Just enjoy talking about stuff. That's one way I learn things. And Merc, I want to teach you things, bro. And I want you to learn not from me, but you can learn from somebody from Fox News who I hate. Right? I hate that guy. But this whole thing you hear about natural immunity or that COVID doesn't hurt people or whatever, that's bullshit narrative. You're getting it from the wrong people. People like Tim Pool, bro. These motherfuckers lie. Jimmy Dore, these motherfuckers will lie to you. Even Jackson Hinkle isn't being fair to his audience. It's not right, man. When someone like Neil Cavuto says, you're 38 years old. When someone like Neil Cavuto says, hey, man, I've got COVID twice now. I almost died the second time. You should be concerned for someone who's his age that might have a disease or something, There could be someone in your life. It's, somehow compromised and immunocompromised. Plenty of people are. Even if you have asthma, even if you smoke cigarettes, or if you're overweight. Hey, Merc, do you know anybody who smokes cigarettes, is overweight, and I'm just one of these? Do you know anyone who smokes cigarettes, period? Do you know anyone who's overweight, period? Do you know anybody who has asthma, period? Do you know anybody who has any kind of, like he said, diabetes or any other sort of a lifelong, does your father? Do you love your father, bro? Do you love your father, bro? Can you lick the floor consciously? No, we know it's a virus, so that's that. Treat it like one, says Billy. You guys, Billy has some items that you may wish to procure from his collection, the Valentine collection. Those of you who are into the darker side of your artwork, perhaps Marie Antoinette's head in a basket might suffice, or some other sort of creepy custom-made device. check out the Ballantine collection. It is for the discerning art collector. Of course. So, that's the beauty is you're going to believe whatever you want to believe, Merc, and I'm fine with whatever. But if you love your father, you know, it's on you, bro. It ain't on me. I led you to the water. You know, you want to drink it, that's on you. It ain't on me. There's plenty of people that won't fucking drink the water. I've learned it just, you know, I get very personal with my audience. I try to help people, man. I try to show you, most importantly, I try to show you how to see truth for yourselves. I think that's the very most important thing. And that you get that by listening to everybody, letting everybody talk and understanding when you're being lied to. Like, for instance, someone tells you that, you know, UFOs have abducted them, or that the Pentagon has videos of UFOs, or that there's UFOs that are, you know, controlling people on the planet, or that there's some sort of, you know, ghosts, or, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You got to get past that shit. You got to get past that stuff with the whole God thing. You got to reason through that. It's hard. Because if you can't get through some of the most basic stuff, I mean, you might as well be a flat earther. You might as well start from there. You know, we could start there with flat earth. We could do flat earth 101. I could do these courses so fast. I have a picture of this flat earth 101. Hell, welcome to flat earth 101 with your teacher, Nay from Nay's Garden. Hi, everybody. I'm Nay. And I'm going to teach you about flat earth right now. I have a photograph, and you can do this too. It's of the trees in the morning, and it shows the sun rising, and you can only see the sun hitting the tops of the trees. That's because the curvature of the earth is blocking the spin. And as it spins closer to the sun, more of the tree is revealed. If there was a sun going around a flat earth like this, the entire tree would be lit as soon as the top of the tree was lit. Because that's the way that light works. And so I hope you enjoyed Flat Earth 101. Now you've all graduated and you know that the earth is flat. You're welcome. You don't want to get COVID? I'm kidding. Orca. I'll also answer calls from boomers that want to talk about Nixon. It's cool. $15 an hour. These guys, he's offering all of these services for you. You know, if you're a boomer and you want to discuss Nixon with Billy Ballantine, he will charge you $15 an hour for the phone conversation. I would do it. Is that done via Zoom? Is that done via Zoom? Or some other? Seems Fox News just cucked Jimmy Dore. Trendy Orca. Yes, Fox News kind of made Jimmy Dore look really bad because Jimmy Dore talks about natural immunity, and it just doesn't seem to be working for folks. Not if you could catch it 4 times after you caught it the first time, you don't seem immune to it. It doesn't seem like the immunity is working. I think that word immunity might be wrong. Number 2, Cavuto said the second time he got it, it was worse. That seems like the opposite of natural immunity. It seems like, catch it once, shame on me. Catch it twice, I might die. You want to push it? I don't personally, but that's just me, man. I don't necessarily want to impose my beliefs on y'all. Let's kind of see where this video ended, though. I am kind of curious.
65%.
You guys want a dab?
Cannabinoid, and 98% of those were activated. Reclaim's totally medical. That's fucking awesome. Oh my goodness. No, my Reclaim's good. I mean, what you want to do though is make sure the alcohol is purged out of it before you dab it. You don't want to dab alcohol. So what a good thing to do is to just take it from the very top. You know, just to be safe, you take it from the very top.
Cheers,
that's
guys.
Where it's all evap from. If there's alcohol content below there,
We got dabbies. We're doing them.
You don't want to be digging that shit up and dabbing that stuff until you're all purged. And this hasn't been set on like a heat for a long period of time to purge. This is
Hanoi dabs. Cheers.
Now for days and days and days and days and days and days. But yeah, there's been stuff added to it probably in the last week or so, and you know, we flame popped it off, which you can do, but I don't recommend it. It's kind of dangerous. Talk to All Clowns Go to Heaven about flame popping. It's all one word. All one word on YouTube. All Clowns Go to Heaven.
Yeah, I'll turn that off. The vat sound even back then. Yeah, if the Earth's flat, it would have taken the kamikaze 51 hours to reach Pearl Harbor. Their gas would have run out in about 5 hours. This is one of my favorite channels on YouTube currently. Thank you, Nays. Big Merc 83. I love you, brother. Thank you for saying that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that so much. So that was 1989, right? So check this out. When Donald Trump ran that ad on that newspaper in New York, I thought it was the New York Times, but it was in 4 New York newspapers that he did. Hold on. It won't let me read it there. Those guys. How old were they? They were younger than me, weren't they? He paid $85,000 for those ads to try to have those guys put to death. Donald Trump did. How old were the Central Park 5? What were their ages? And I'll tell you how old I was. Okay, and I'll tell you why this had an impact on me. Okay, Google. How old were the Central Park 5? They were younger than me.
According to Women's Health, The Central Park Five, now known as the Exonerated Five, were a group of Black and Latinx boys between the ages of 14 and 16 who were wrongfully accused of raping and beating a woman known as the Central Park Jogger in 1989.
They were between the ages of 14 and 16 years old. I was 21 years old when this story came out. And I felt so mortified for those kids that this monster millionaire was trying to have them put to death for a crime that they were found innocent of. I always knew Donald Trump was a cunt. I always knew Donald Trump was a cunt. And I always said it on my show. And it was because of that. And I felt sorry for those kids. You know, I really did. I remember they were younger than me, and it was shocking that this guy was trying to have them put to death. It's fucking crazy. Had to look that shit up. It's been so long, you know. Time gets blurry. But now I know the dates. I got all my dots in my eyes and my T's on my lines with the crosses and the stuff. They all confessed. I don't know the details behind, but I wouldn't be surprised if, no, I'm sure they denied it the entire time. But, you know, somebody else confessed to it. I wouldn't be surprised if there were confessions. They were illegal confessions. You know? $1989. Dude, crypto is so low right now. Oh my God, it's way under where I bought it at. If you guys want to buy it. Holy shit, everything is super low. What's going to happen? I don't know, but Cardano, I wanted it 97 cents. It's 86 cents now for Cardano. And everything is right alongside with each other. Everything else is that low too. Yeah, Kevin, you know, you're obviously a fucking racist piece of shit, and I don't want to sit here and fucking talk to you anymore, so I'm going to block you. Go fuck off. You fucking goddamn, we got a Trump apologist in here, everybody. Oh my God. Oh God, what a douchebag. Fuck you, Kevin. And for the rest of you guys, enjoy your evenings. I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed the hour and a half. I'll see you guys. I don't know if I'm going to do tonight's show, but I'll see you guys whenever I broadcast again. Take care. Bye-bye now.